go to work, punch the clock and go to work, go to work, go to work, punch the clock and go to work, go to work, go to work, punch the clock and go to work. Bitch, I wake up every morning.
If you don't know what you're listening to, this is It Is What It Is Radio. I'm your boy R&BD. Of course, we got the musical mastermind, VI. Say what's up to people.
Yo, I see you still singing. It hasn't been that long.
Listen, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I would go into my boy Jones. Y'all must have forgot.
Oh boy.
Alright?
Boy Jones.
They say I ain't fighting nobody. I just make them look like nobody. Yeah, I must have forgot.
To have a quote to go with that is great.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in. We were in the United States for a period of time, and then you all gallivanting, wherever. So how long are you in the States?
I should be here probably until almost the end of this month, and I'll be headed back out.
Okay, so what have you been doing since you've been backstage?
Man, it's been a year, so I've just been catching up, seeing family. I was seeing my mom for the first time in a year, a couple of days ago.
Yeah, shout out to your moms, because I haven't seen her in a while, and I had no idea that she had moved down to Alabama.
She's doing good.
That's good. That's good.
Definitely doing good. So I appreciate you having me up here too.
Let's
throw that out there.
We appreciate you coming, man. We can get to all that in a little bit.
Definitely.
So you basically visiting family and friends, doing a little partying. I saw you with Doug at the Jada Kids joint in Middletown.
Yeah, man. Big up to my man Dougie. Jada.
Yo, Doug, if you're listening, I was gonna come to that, but as you know, because I saw you, I was in Lake George that weekend, so I couldn't even make it. Now, Mr. Cashmore, we gotta pass the mic to the brother. Introduce yourself to people. Tell them what you do, who you are. Entrepreneur. Yes. So if you need a house, you want to buy a house, you want to sell a house, you want to rent a house, anything you want to do to a house, call Lamar.
Anything you want to do to a house.
You have real estate endeavors.
I want to burn a couple houses down. I'm pretty sure he's not the person to call.
No, we're not into that. We're not.
Yeah,
I don't know what that guy's talking about.
Gingerbread man, catch me if you can.
This is Central 24, Pennsylvania. 845-418-6602.
That's what I'm talking about.
Plugs. I love it.
Plugs.
I love it.
Catch me on Zillow.
I got the Zillow app on my phone too.
Trying to turn what did Tupac say? Was it Tupac and I Get Around? Trying to turn a dollar into what do you say? 15 cents into $1?
50 cents to $1.
Yeah, something like that.
Trying to make $1
Trying to make this money the legal way, the right way.
Yeah,
period.
All day.
Homegrown young brother, international traveler. I believe he's lived in now 12 cities. Excuse me, 12 countries. I apologize. Cities are too small for you. 12 countries. We're gonna get into this R. Kelly and Jay-Z, Somebody's Girl, because Mr. Brown does like girls. He's somebody's girl, but he likes girls. It is what it is radio. You're listening to It Is What It Is Radio. I'm your boy R&BD. In the studio we have the musical mastermind VI.
Yo.
We have Sean on the boards.
What's up?
E on the assist.
What's up, beside?
We got my man Cash Mar, real estate extraordinaire.
Right there.
And then we got my man Cash on the video. Say what's up to the people.
What's good? What's good?
And our special guest, we got Mr. International, jet setter, professional basketball player. I don't think the term globetrotter applies properly to a man that has lived in 12 countries, who is constantly seeing new places, new faces. The term comes to mind, I got places to go and women to do. None other than Poughkeepsie's own Mr. DeAndre Brown is in the studio today.
How you doing?
Now, Mr. Brown, let's talk about your journeys and your travel. Let's talk about the hard times first. How many high schools did you say you've been to?
Man, Arlington, the BOSI program, school in Long Island with your brother.
Our Savior.
Yeah, Our Savior, New American. Shameless little plug right there for them.
Yeah.
And yeah, then it started from there. That was really like the launching point because that school was basically like a basketball academy.
Yeah.
Private school, they had no like really jurisdiction that they fit into. They had a schedule that was crazy, 42, something like that, games, 7 home games. It was ridiculous. So that was the best situation.
Now, how was that experience for you? A kid coming from Poughkeepsie, not being, but see, all right, my brother Tatum is your man, and
yeah, facts.
You know, he went down there to school with you, and he had already been engulfed in the basketball life from being in the city and being at IS8 and all those tournaments. So how was it for you to then step into that world?
Yeah, he was pretty much the catalyst that got me to, you know, even want to go out there, you know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing was like, I understood that school and basketball was hand in hand, so after leaving Arlington, I was like, I gotta find a basketball situation that's good for me. And Black just basically put it out there for me. It was all she wrote after that. It was the perfect situation for me.
Now you and Black and Ricky had some incredible travel stories.
Definitely.
Now, I'm gonna tell a quick story. Y'all did great things. Y'all did a lot of great things, and it exposed you to a lot of different things. What would you say? When would you say you knew that basketball was it for you?
Man,
Because now you went to prep school.
Mm-hmm.
If people don't, for people who don't know,
it's technically, it wasn't a prep school. It was just a private school, so it's a little different.
but you did eventually go to prep.
Yeah, after the second year.
Now Mississippi, was that prep or was that private?
That's still a private school. They never classify themselves as a prep school. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a little.
All right, so now during that time, your goal is what at that time? To go D1?
Man, yeah, definitely D1. That's everybody's goal at that time, at that age. You know what I'm saying? Just to really get notoriety, just to be seen.
Yeah.
So it's to perform well during your regular season and to get on a great team during the summer for AAU.
All right, then too, I gotta speak to your character. Now, at the time when you were at Our Savior, I sat next to a scout who didn't come there to see you. He came to see, I believe, Tedro or one of the African kids. I can't remember which one.
Or something.
Yeah,
Tedro.
he didn't come there to see you, but he was impressed by you.
Yeah.
You had went down on one play. You turned the ball over, and literally the ball went the other way. You hustled all the way back and got this huge block shot. And the scout was on you at that point. And I was there when he asked the coach about you. And he was like, nah, you don't want that kid. And no, but see, there's a lot of stuff that goes on politically in the basketball world that people don't know about and they don't get to see firsthand. People think it's easy to go to these big schools and D1 schools or to make it. It's not easy. DeAndre's traveled a path that is incredibly difficult, number one, and that a lot of other kids will have to go. Because unless you're 6'8", can handle the ball, can jump out the gym, can shoot, got fantastic grades and a great personality, you're not a guarantee.
Yeah.
So talk to people about how difficult it really is to get on, just to get onto a D1.
Well, the first thing I would say, like, to any of the younger audience listening, the first thing is just to get a passion for the game, man, and to love it. You know what I'm saying? Like that still to this day is my life. So once you take it that far, it starts to like, you know, you get your ups and downs with everything that you build like day to day. So after that, you get the passion for the game, and it turns over to your high school, and you just stay with it, man. You just stay focused, grind, you know what I mean? And don't let any of that nonsense or the pressure or what the other people are saying that you can't do or shouldn't do. You just can't focus on any of that. And you just gotta stay the course, man. You gotta have a goal, and you gotta protect that goal and that dream and just keep going. But it's difficult.
Now, do you still have a desire to go to the NBA?
Yeah, man, that's never gonna end. I'm gonna get there. So you heard it first on this radio station. So it's definitely going down. The thing is like you said, the path is a difficult one. But T.I. said, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there, as long as you get there.
Word.
So I'm gonna get there.
Now tell people where you've been in the interim, in the meantime.
All right. Well, this started.
Let's talk about the world. Where in the world is DeAndre Brown? where are you playing? Where are you gonna play this coming season?
That's still up in the air. I have a couple of looks. My agent is working diligently, Sebastian. Most likely I'll be back in Europe though. Okay. Because my first go around was a little difficult, you know, trying to fit into that circle and whatnot. Being my first time, I heard from other agents that.
Was Juarez your first joint? Your first experience overseas?
My first experience was a tour in Mexico.
Was that the Juarez joint?
2010. Nah.
Did you go to Tatum and Juarez?
Nah, that was later.
That was later?
Yeah.
Okay.
2010, I believe, or 2009, we went on a tour to Mexico. It was a showcase, if you will. Played about like 4 games. I actually didn't even perform that well on that tour, but it was just a look inside of that world that I was going to be embarking on. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that helped me in itself, even though I didn't get a job immediately after. But shortly after that, I had my first gig. I think my brother Cesar Chavez for that in Dominican Republic.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember you being out in the. I believe at the time was it 2011 you was out there?
2010, 2011, yeah.
Okay, I was out there and you was like 6 hours away from where I was.
Yeah, that's a fact. You was on a resort, I believe.
Yeah.
Wish we could have linked up, because I know there's a whole bunch of pretty women in DR.
Yes, there are. That's a whole other story. But tell the people other countries you've been to.
Okay, so it started with DR, or Mexico, actually. Mexico first. DR was the first real job. Then I believe I went to Costa Rica. After Costa Rica,
Panama?
I was in Panama, Mongolia, Portugal.
I'm about to say, don't forget Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal, Spain, Chile, Colombia, Bolivia was the last place where I just I think I'm missing 1 or 2 more.
So that's a good 10 right there. And you gotta see this man pick the places you've been to. Are they anti-American?
Yeah, man. I'll tell you a little short story from Mongolia.
You got it.
It was a situation where we were in a nightclub, a couple of my teammates and some of the other players from other teams, and we were having a good time. And one of the Mongolians, if you haven't noticed, Russia actually imported vodka to Mongolia, so Mongolia is more like a Russia when it comes to the drinking and smoking cigarettes. So they drink in abundance, like 12 afternoon, lunchtime, they're drunk in the streets, walking around, but fly. They dress real fly out there. I'll give it to them.
Shout out to the Mongolians.
Definitely. So I'm walking early in the morning, leaving the club. The sun's coming out and everything. And at one point, I get these people to stop on the street in their car, and they get out the car and they're yelling at me, Brown, Brown, Brown. You know, they just bigging me up, showing me mad love.
Right. They see you play.
5 minutes down the block, I get a group of kids that just told me, you know, for lack of better words, they just gave me the F-bomb all day. and was trying to like start an altercation with me, which was just bananas. I was just like 5 minutes down the road from getting this love, I'm getting this hate. And it was ridiculous. But it was just like, it was just crazy, man. I couldn't even fathom it.
Now was Mongolia anti-American or anti-Negro?
Yeah, I think it's anti-anything not Mongolian. You know what I mean? Like,
so they're equal opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
Equal opportunity.
You know, it wasn't just towards me.
Anybody else was a Mongolian?
Yeah, man, because they're proud, man. That's Genghis Khan right there. That's that.
Yeah.
That's
the history is rich.
Yeah, it's definitely rich.
Yeah.
They hate the Chinese. Sorry, the Chinese. Listen, they're definitely loving every minute of it, man.
Yeah, international superstar.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to take a quick break, get into some music, and we're going to have more with Mr. DeAndre Brown, Mr. International. Call us after the music break, 845-431-8483.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Training. Nobody has to know.
If you too legit to quit, then punch the clock and go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Punch the clock and go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Punch the clock and go to work. Go to work. Go to work.